It seems that James Gunn tried to pull a fast one. And about a year ago today, we came this close. This is the Sox Rocker Show. Hello and welcome to the show. This week in a bit of DC and MCU news, well, it seems that Nicole Perlman, a science fiction writer from Boulder, Colorado, well, she'd been hired a few years ago as part of the Marvel Screenwriters Program. As the story goes, well, she could write scripts based off of any various Marvel characters that there were back then. And guess what script she handed in, friends? Guess what characters she chose to write a script for? Well, surprise, surprise, it was none other than Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, you heard it right, folks. Little Jimmy Gunn's biggest success story, well, it began from a script that apparently it wasn't his at first. Hell, even Quill's now infamous mixtape was her idea. Now, yes, it was eventually molded into Gunn's vision via rewrites into that hit movie that we now know. But, well, she apparently contributed more than 33% of that script, and after fighting tooth and nail in arbitration with the WGA to finally get the writing credit that she deserved, well, to celebrate, she felt compelled to throw a F. James Gunn party. That sounds like my kind of party. Well, this, along with many other interesting MCU tidbits, apparently has come to light from a new MCU book called MCU, The Reign of Marvel Studios, from Joanna Robinson, David Gonzalez, and Gavin Edwards. Now, I haven't read it yet, just bits and pieces. I plan on reading it. Now, I wished I could say that this surprises me. I really do, but it just doesn't. I've been saying for a while now that Gunn is a narcissistic power monger whose sole intention, well, it's just to mold the DC into his own liking. And true DC fans be damned. Because he sure doesn't seem to care about what many of them think at all or how they even feel. I mean, hell, it's been a year since Gunn and Invisible Saffron have been given the keys to the DC kingdom, and, well, all we've seen is one dismal failure after another, and with one yet to come via Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. But hey, I'm trying to keep an open mind, I really am, but it just seems that one thing after another that comes drifting out about the dude, well, it seems kind of fishy. And speaking of things that are fishy, oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Aforementioned Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, well, it's out in just 57 days. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. I myself, well, I won't be going. Not after the way WB/DC handled Ben Affleck's role as Batman in it, and I just can't get myself to go. Not to mention the way they made a mockery out of him, in my opinion, in The Flash. I know, some might say, come on, Sox. Ain't you going to support the final film in the DCEU? Well, ain't you? Nope, not me. That movie stopped being a part of the DCEU long ago, as far as I'm concerned, and, yeah, that saddens me. And on another depressing note, well, as most of you may or may not know, a year ago, I believe this past Saturday, well, we had the pleasure of seeing this man one last time. It's sad to see what we could have had, what we all thought we did have, and what WB/DC eventually thought we should have instead. It's depressing. In another MCU bit, in less than 3 weeks, the sequel to Captain Marvel, The Marvels, it'll be out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not overly excited about this one, and judging from the lack of hype on social media, not many people are, which I find strangely curious, seeing how the first one banged out $1 billion. But who knows? It just might surprise everyone and do well, but early tickets, well, the tracking tells a different tale, and as of now, it seems to be destined for a $50 to $75 million domestic opening weekend, and well, that ain't so good in Mighty Marvel bucks, friends, but like I said, we shall see. I myself, I don't even think Samuel L. himself is going to save this one, no matter how much or how often he screams. Well, that's it for my DC MCU bits. Tell me what you think. Tell me about the possibility that Gunn basically tried to take all of the credit for Guardians of the Galaxy. Tell us what you think about the fact that he didn't seem to want to give credit where, well, credit is deserved. And tell me, are you excited to see Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom? Are you even going to go? And if so, why? And lastly, are you going to go see The Marvels when it comes out in a few weeks? Are you even looking forward to it? As always, feel free to leave your comments down below. And if you would, please hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep this thing going. And as always, thanks so much for stopping by. God bless. Socks out.